Hi everyone, welcome to the Tribecast. My name is Lizzo and I'm from Richard, Uganda. So I've been having conversations around irregular migration, safe migration, regular migration. It's all over the place, but we're here always to give you clarification and to give you an understanding, but most importantly, to bring young people at the forefront to share their minds, share their stories, tell us what they know and what they don't know. So that's when we plug in the officials that know which regulators are the spaces where they're supposed to go, the referral pathways, so that at the end of the campaign, which is Digital Voices for Safe Journeys, you are locked in, you know what to do, when to do it, and where to head to. And for this, I'll introduce the young person, or I'll let her introduce herself, and we shall look into the conversation.
My name is Hellen Nalbombwe, a peer educator, 2026, Jan cohort.
Hellen, really, this is just a conversation, really, but what do you think is regular or irregular migration is to you in simple understanding, really?
I'll say regular immigration, or to me, I consider it as the transporting or the movement of people from their countries to their destinations or different countries with safe, when they're using safe means also. Yeah.
And then the other side?
The irregular one, I consider it as where people are moving with unsafe means, I'll say, like trafficking. Yeah.
Okay, Uganda still is one of the youngest countries with the youngest number of young people, but women are really going through a lot, or people who have traveled to go to different destinations, Qatar, Dubai, wherever they are, and we hear different cases. What are those cases that you've heard or seen, or you've never seen anything happen to different women going abroad or do?
When you talk about seeing, I haven't seen any.
No, not seeing physically. Okay, seeing online, reading articles, anything concerned. That's that seeing, I mean.
Okay.
Just for clarification.
For online, I have because I remember last year I read about a story of a Kenyan lady who was taken illegally to, it was, I think, I remember like as if it was Thailand, and she was facing some charges where she was going to be killed. They thought that she had smuggled drugs into the country, and the company that she had used, it wasn't registered. And I've also read about other articles where I've seen Ugandan women being exploited through sexual acts and also forced labor, things like that.
So to you as a young person, have you had friends maybe who are done with campus or are in school and they want to go and pursue, or they feel like here it's not working out, Uganda again, like let's just go and try somewhere else?
For friends,
or relatives, or people in your community, really.
I remember having a colleague when I was doing my internship. There was one colleague, she went there, but her story wasn't good. She went to Saudi Arabia and she faced different mistreatments where she wasn't paid well. She was doing a lot of work and she ended up falling sick. Then she came back.
Was her return trip easy? Was her going in the right? Did she go using regular paths? Were they irregular? Did they like take hold of a passport?
She told me she used the company, but I think the company wasn't registered, and because they took her passport. And then also when I tried to ask her about the details of payments and also accessing her information, she told me that the company is the one that worked for her on those documents.
Interesting. So for me, as a young person who doesn't know anything concerning this campaign that has been happening for Digital Voices for Safe Journeys, what is that one thing you would tell the young person who is planning to do migration or who is focused more on going abroad for different reasons? Maybe education, maybe a trip, man, like we're going to Zanzibar as friends. What's that one advice that you feel like this is a thing they should go with or have in their hands as a must?
I think for someone to go abroad, you're supposed to be the one with your documents yourself, not the other person, for safe reasons. And also, I would say when someone is going for not only the Arab countries, I think also someone is supposed to search about the websites of those governments. I can give an example, like when someone is going to the UK, in most cases you can search about how, if you are to receive the emails, they are supposed to have .gov.uk or .gov.au, something like that.
Nice. So what's your last word that you would want to give to the young people in regards to Digital Voices for Safe Journeys as a campaign that has been running on Reach a Hand from last year, and you being a young peer educator champion? What is that one piece of advice you would want to leave them with concerning their safety when it comes to traveling in and out?
One, I feel someone is supposed to do research when they are going out. You're supposed to really do research, not to just go or let the other person do for you the work.
That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Helen. As we come to a conclusion of this short conversation, the Tribecast, it's just a reminder to every young person there, either you're in school or you're out of school, kindly always get that information from the right spaces. And when we say right spaces, we're referring you to the Ministry of Internal Affairs, the Ministry of Gender. Those are the people where we can understand what you need to do when you're going to travel, what you need to do when you reach there, or which countries are visa-free, or which countries are where you need visas. So they give you all that information better than even us Reach a Hand. That's why we do what we call referrals, and we refer you to them because they're the expertise in this. And as young people, we should not be the culprits, though we are, which is a sad thing, but that's why Digital Voices for Safe Journeys is here to educate you, inform you, and see to it that you're no longer the prey, but you're informed that even the scammers, the fraudsters, can't come close to you. I remain Elizabeth, aka Lizzo, and this is Reach a Hand Tribecast, Digital Voices for Safe Journeys. Thank you.